Imagine reaching your 70s and discovering a wellspring of health wisdom that changes everything, not through complicated science, but through simple, life-altering truths. That's what this journey is all about, learning to live fearless after 70, and trust me, it drives the chaos lovers crazy when you do. You've spent decades nurturing others, building a life, and maybe even bending over backwards to keep the peace. But now, it's time to uncover 6 powerful reasons why stepping into fearlessness protects your strength and serenity. Picture this as a warm chat with a friend who's been there, someone who's ready to share stories, ask you questions, and invite you to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can keep this community growing together. Have you ever noticed how being kind your whole life can sometimes make you an easy mark as you get older? Society tells you to stay soft, patient, and forgiving. But here's the thing, if you don't sprinkle a little fearlessness into the mix, you might end up feeling wrung out, taken advantage of, or just plain tired. This isn't about turning cold or shutting people out. It's about guarding the peace you've earned with every laugh, line, and gray hair. Think of it like tending a garden you've spent years planting and watering. But now, it's okay to pull a few weeds so the good stuff can thrive. What do you think? Have you ever felt that tug between kindness and exhaustion? Let's start with the first gem. Emotional detachment protects your peace. After 70, your calm becomes more precious than gold, and letting go of those sticky emotional tangles can feel like a breath of fresh air. It's not that you stop caring, you just get choosy about where your heart spends its energy. Picture this. Not every squabble needs your referee whistle. Not every sharp word deserves a comeback. Take my friend James, who's 79. Now, he used to jump into every family drama like it was his job. One day, he realized his own quiet mornings were slipping away, so he started listening without fixing, loving without losing sleep. How would it feel to let someone else's storm pass without getting soaked? That peace comes from knowing love doesn't mean carrying everyone's baggage. You can still cheer someone on without running their race for them. James found that stepping back didn't make him distant, it made him free. It's like setting down a heavy suitcase you didn't even know you were lugging around. Suddenly, your days feel lighter, your coffee tastes richer, and your evenings hum with a stillness that's all yours. So, what's one tangle you could loosen today to reclaim a little calm? Next up, saying no without guilt preserves your energy. And oh, how sacred that energy is after 70. You've spent years saying yes to please others, but living fearless means realizing you don't have to be everyone's everything. Every yes to something draining is a no to something you love, like sinking into a cozy chair with a good book, or just staring at the clouds. My neighbor Clara, 74, was the queen of yes, driving grandkids, hosting dinners, you name it. Then she started saying no, kindly but firmly, and found her days blooming with energy she'd forgotten she had. Have you ever said no and felt the world keep turning anyway? You don't need to explain or apologize, your time is yours to spend. Clara learned that the people who matter don't need a novel-length excuse, they just get it. It's a quiet power that's simple, no, not loud or harsh, but steady as a heartbeat. Imagine waking up without that knot of dread, knowing your day belongs to you. What's one yes you could swap for a no this week to feel that lift? Now, let's talk selective empathy, guarding your mental health. Empathy's a gift, but after 70, you realize handing it out, like free candy, can leave you dizzy. It's about choosing who gets your heart's attention. Not every sob story needs to move in with you. I knew a guy, Tom, 82, who used to soak up everyone's troubles like a sponge, friends, neighbors, you name it. His doctor finally told him, care, but don't crumble, and Tom started offering a nod instead of a rescue. How much lighter would your mind feel if you let a few worries roll off your back? It's not about being heartless, it's about keeping your spirit steady. Tom still listens, but he doesn't let the weight settle in his bones. You can support without sinking, care without collapsing. When you filter who gets your empathy, your days open up more room for laughter, a walk in the crisp air, or that hobby you've been meaning to dust off. What's one situation where you could care a little less and breathe a little more? Guarding your time reinforces self-worth, and that's our fourth stop on this journey. After 70, every hour glows with possibility, so why give it away to things that dim your light? It's not selfish, it's wise. My friend Ellen, 77, used to pack her days with obligations until she asked herself, what here makes me happy? Now her calendar's leaner, but her smile's wider. Ever caught yourself regretting a yes halfway through? Your time should feed your soul. Think warm tea on a chilly morning, not rushed errands in the rain. Ellen's choice to guard her hours showed her who really valued her, and the one-sided stuff faded away. There's peace in a day with no have-tos, just want-tos. Picture this, a morning all yours, no phone buzzing, just you and what you love. What's one time stealer you could nudge out of your life? Saying no protects your personal boundaries, and that's number 5. Age brings a strength not in your knees, maybe, but in your spirit, and a clear no is its voice. It's not rude, it's your shield. Take my Uncle Mike. 80, he was everyone's go-to until he noticed they expected it. He started saying no, and instead of guilt, he found freedom. Where could a firm no give you back some space? Boundaries aren't walls, they're gates you control. Mike's no's didn't push people away, they taught them respect. It's like locking your front door, not to keep everyone out, but to choose who steps in. The more you practice, the easier it gets, and the takers start to vanish. Think of it as pruning a tree. Cutting back the overgrowth lets the strong branches flourish. Mike used to dread the guilt trips, but now he sees them for what they are, someone else's baggage, not his to carry. Each no feels like reclaiming a piece of his day, a sip of coffee uninterrupted, a moment to just sit and listen to the birds. It's not about being harsh, it's about being honest with yourself first. What's one boundary you could set today to feel that power ripple through your life? Finally, detaching from outcomes brings true peace, our 6th treasure. After 70, you see that clutching at control just wears you out. Living fearless means letting go of how others act or how things turn out, and it's like a cool breeze on a sticky day. My friend Anna, 83, used to fret over her kids' choices until she realized her worry didn't fix a thing. Now, she loves them and lets them be, and her heart's lighter for it. She'd stay up late, replaying talks she'd had with them, wondering if she'd said enough or too much. Sound familiar? These days, she pours that energy into her garden, watching roses bloom instead of chasing what's out of reach. It's not indifference, it's trust in life's flow. What's one outcome you could release right now to feel that breeze for yourself? You don't need to fix everything or win. Every approval piece comes when you stop trying. Anna's days are quieter now, not because life's perfect, but because she's not wrestling it into shape. You show up, you care, but you don't cling to the results. Imagine sleeping without that mental tug of war. How would that feel? She used to think letting go meant giving up, but it's more like setting down a load you've carried too long. Your shoulders soften, your breath deepens. Now, she savors her tea without a buzzing mind, free to enjoy the steam curling up in the morning light. It's a shift that takes practice, but it's worth every step. If this resonates, drop a number 6 in the comments. I'd love to know you're with me on this journey. So, here we are, wrapping up this journey together. Living fearless after 70 isn't about locking your heart away, it's about unlocking your life. It's choosing peace over pleasing, strength over strain, and you over everything else. What hit home for you today? Maybe it's stepping back from overgiving, or that sweet relief of letting go. Whatever it is, grab it, it's yours to use right now. This isn't just talk, it's a toolbox for living with guts and grace. You've earned this stage, every wrinkle and story, and now you get to pick what fills it. It takes courage to shift, but each fearless step, each no, each pause brings you closer to a life that's truly yours. How does that sound? Ready to try one of these today? Thanks for sticking with me. You're the heartbeat of this conversation. Drop a comment below with one thing you're taking away and how you'll use it. I read everyone, and it fuels me to keep going. If this sparked something in you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who'd love it too. Let's build this community together, one fearless soul at a time. See you in the next video. Can't wait to hear how you're doing.